Hotels abound everywhere, but when you're looking for a cozy, comfortable, luxury, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations, A&T Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home away from home. We have services, both bar, room, and kitchen are all 24 hours. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool and our gym to keep your body fit. Our staff are excellent as they welcome you with royalty. Come shake your body as our nightclub opens every Friday with Asu Barbecue. Asuya joints available all day. We have a whole capacity of about 1,500 for your occasions. Welcome to A&T Presidential Hotels, Kilometer 5, Ilesha, Owo Expressway, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 081-4633-5949 and also 1222-6282. A&T Presidential Hotels. Comfort and class redefined.
It's a place very close to you, a place easily accessible in a serene environment with adequate security. Ade Super Hotels Limited is the place with the state-of-the-art facility, spacious car park, air-conditioned rooms and suites with modern toilet facility, standard swimming pool, well-stocked indoor and outdoor bathrooms, boardroom for corporate meetings, halls for all kinds of events and parties, a gymnasium equipped with up-to-date facilities, restaurants that provide local and continental dishes with special services for banquet and buffet. Laundry services are also available. At Ade Super Hotels Limited, you are assured of 24 hours power supply as well as best ever reception that you can imagine. Ade Super Hotels is located at Ilesha Road, P.O. Box 3028, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 0803-440-4358, 034-206-855. Email adesuperhotels@yahoo.com. Website www.adesuperhotels.com. Ade Super Hotels Limited, hotel with passion for maximum comfort.
It's here. Hello, Mr. Right Season 3 is back and better.
It is our goal to match-make eligible singles with their ideal date, interest date, and perfect date to finally become that golden date! And mind you, these talented singles are not just endowed with physical attributes. They also possess a wide range of emotional attributes which will help that one person to find their movie button. My name is Kiki, I am your host, and I'll be doing this with my partner in matchmaking. And my name is Prince Nelson, and together we are going to usher you into another sumptuous season of Hello, Mr. Right. So you make sure to join us every week on ST Nollywood Plus, on Star Times, and Star Times on our Plus other partnering channel.
Hello, Mr. Right Season 3 is proudly powered by Star Times Solar and supported by Indomie.
Honorable, ohun tá ń retí ti dé o.
Lọ́tẹ̀ yìí ayé gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ á mọ̀ pé tùgbà ṣẹlẹ̀ lágbo wa.
Fàájì máa ṣàn eré lóríṣiríṣi pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ trọ́fì tó máa kárí gbogbo wa.
Ètò Honorable Tungba Season 6 ẹ pàdé wa lálàálẹ̀ Sátidé ní Nta Akure dédé aago 10 tí àtúnwò ètò yóò sì máa wà lórí YouTube. Ìjọ ìjà yẹ̀wò báyìí.
On the news tonight, EFCC declares Timipre Silva wanted for alleged misuse of Nigerian content funds. Correspondent on special assignment examines religious harmony as part of national unity. Good evening and thanks for joining us on Nta Akure News at 7. I am Olufemi Dairo. Now the news. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, declares wanted a former Minister of Petroleum Resources and former Governor of Bayelsa State, Timipre Silva. Silva is wanted in connection with an alleged case of conspiracy and dishonest conversion of more than $14 million being part of funds injected by the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board into Atlantic International Refinery and Petrochemical Limited for the construction of a refinery. The Commission secured a warrant for the arrest of the former minister at a federal high court sitting in Lagos. The commission urges anyone with useful information on his whereabouts to contact any one of its zonal directorates across the country or the nearest police station and other security agencies. Nigeria's rich diversification in language, culture, and religion remains a source of strength and identity for her. This diversity continues to offer opportunities for understanding, collaboration, and peaceful coexistence across different faiths. In this report, Abdul Karim Hamid examines religious harmony as pillar of national growth and development.
Investigations reveal that religious harmony in Nigeria is gaining recognition as a strong example of peaceful coexistence as Christians and Muslims across many communities continue to live together, worship freely, and jointly contribute to national development. Research also shows that both religions have consistently promoted shared values such as compassion, integrity, and respect, helping to strengthen social relationships and support collective efforts for the common good.
There's no compulsion in religion. So we have to believe in these fundamentals and treat Christians as our co-citizens, and the Christians we should treat Muslims as their co-citizens.
Stakeholders say sustaining harmony between the two major faiths will continue to deepen trust, boost confidence, and improve national stability.
We must tolerate one another, and there must be cooperation. So if you want religious harmony,
the first thing is that tolerance. And tolerance doesn't come by accident. Every parent at home needs to go back to the drawing board, start from basic, and make sure that they teach their children the proper way to go.
Analysts insist that strengthening platforms for interfaith engagement and promoting shared national values will not only enhance peaceful coexistence, but also position Nigeria as a global reference for successful religious harmony. In Akure, Abdul Karim Ahmed, NTA News.
The National Commission of Nigeria, NACON, has announced a downward review of the 2026 Hajj fares for intending pilgrims across the country. The move was after President Bola Tinubu in October, through his Deputy Chief of Staff, Senator Ibrahim Adija, directed NICON to reduce the cost of the 2026 Hajj fares that it had recently announced. A month before that, in September, the agency had announced its improved fares for the 2026 Hajj. And to add stories, every year, November 10 is observed globally as World Immunization Day, a day dedicated to celebrating one of modern science's greatest achievements, vaccines. This life-saving innovation have cut infant mortality rates by half and continue to save millions of lives worldwide. Nigeria has recorded remarkable progress in immunization efforts. The recent introduction of the measles rubella vaccine into the country's routine immunization schedule underscores the government's strong commitment to improving public health, particularly the surviving and well-being of children. Olusheye Adiagbo reports on the significance of World Immunization Day and its impact on Nigerians' health system and national immunization efforts. His report.
The sound of a baby crying echoes softly through the clinic. Little Awa has just received a shot of the 4 combined antigens. Amid the brief pain, her mother, Amina Usman, remains calm and reassured, fully aware of the protection the vaccine brings to her child. Just like Amina, many caregivers across Nigeria now queue patiently at health facilities to ensure their children are properly immunized against deadly but preventable diseases. In a continued effort to strengthen child health, successive governments in Nigeria have introduced new vaccines into the national routine immunization schedule free of charge.
On immunization, which is a core part of what the government tries to do to keep our children safe. A lot is being done to make sure that we are able to vaccinate more children. That includes strengthening the system that we have. And in the last quarter, we have distributed about 1,642 solar direct drive refrigerators to all the 36 states and the FCT to strengthen cold chain in the front lines. We have done a number of campaigns. We have continued to improve the numbers of girls that have received the human papilloma virus. We have continued to also expand access to the malaria vaccine.
Despite the achievement and millions of children now protected, stakeholders in the sector continue to raise concern over growing challenges, particularly funding gaps.
We have had in the past where we had the Basic Healthcare Provision Fund, which made a difference to where how primary healthcare is being financed, health insurance and emergency. So we said, why not also have a first-line charge for immunization in particular?
The 2025 theme, Immunization for All, is humanly possible, reinforces global commitment to equitable vaccine access. In Abuja, Olusheye Adiagbo, NTA News.
And to technology, the Senate and House of Representatives Joint Committee on ICT, Cybersecurity and Digital Economy is collating inputs from stakeholders on the proposed National Digital Economy and E-Governance Bill 2026. The Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Bosun Tijani, at the public hearing says enhanced digital framework would unlock more potentials in the sector for improved contribution to the GDP. Among objectives of the bill is introduction of ethical and risk-based governance for artificial intelligence and other emerging technologies. Media contributes significantly to nation building because of their roles, often refers to the fourth estate of the realm. In this report, Abdulkarim Ahmed takes a look at media roles in attaining and sustaining nationality.
Over the years, the media has remained a vital force in promoting democracy, exposing corruption and amplifying the voices of citizens across Nigeria. During the military era, journalists stood firm, often at great personal risk, to demand accountability and freedom. Under the present democratic dispensation, investigation shows that the media continues to play its watchdog role by holding leaders accountable to their promises.
The media in Nigeria enjoys appreciable level of freedom for media practitioners to do their job without being prosecuted or persecuted. Of course, the media is a mirror of the economy of the country. The strength of the media too somehow depends on the strength of the economy of a nation.
Through its reports, discussions and public enlightenment programs, the media has continued to shape government policies, raise awareness on health and education, and encourage civic participation at all levels. Stakeholders have, however, urged media practitioners to maintain professionalism and uphold ethical standards in the discharge of their duties.
A particular responsibility given to the press, that is the media, is the need for the media to hold those in position of authority, that is public office holders. Media should hold them accountable to the people, and this is what media have been doing by ensuring that what people need, the media relay to those in power. The media ensure that we bridge the gap, serve as a link between the people at the grassroots and, of course, people who are at the top. So I think the media have done so well, and they need to sustain that. And one of the things that people must do to ensure that the media continue to do what they need to do is to ensure that they promote the welfareism of the media, and the media must be protected. And of course, I want to also advocate that they must assure that insurance policies should be accorded to journalists, media, profession generally.
They, however, said in a country as diverse as Nigeria, the media remains a unifying bridge between the government and the people, promoting transparency, national cohesion, and sustainable development. In Akure, Abdulkarim Ahmed, NTA News.
You are watching Nta Akure News at 7. We shall be back in a moment. Please stay with us.
Brand new from Airtel.
I'm living in my lane, happy every day. Things are not the same. Oh no. Now I dey chop from a buffet, unlimited buffet. Why I not there fear? Cause I know it's more than enough for me. Ocean no fit fish, skyway no get limits. I have all I need. Airtel unlimited, data unlimited.
To enjoy unlimited data on your devices, visit airtel.com.ng/HBB.
Data unlimited.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Glad to have you back. You can watch us on Facebook at Nta Akure and YouTube on Nta Akure. Now, moving on to business news, let's join Adedoyin Adefila on business news today.
Nigeria's gross profits from crude oil and gas sales plunged by 824.66 billion naira in 2024, despite a rebound in oil production. Figures from the latest budget implementation report for the fourth quarter of 2024 released by the Budget Office of the Federation have shown. Data from the report revealed that the gross profit from crude and gas sales fell to 1.08 trillion naira during the year from 1.90 trillion naira in 2023. Representing a 43.32% decline. Also, the federal government has announced plans to make the long-awaited National Housing Data Center fully operational by December. In a statement, it was disclosed that this move is aimed at transforming Nigeria's housing and real estate policy landscape through credible evidence-based data. Led by the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, the initiative unites public and private stakeholders to standardize housing data, monitor deficit reduction efforts, and guide policy and investment decisions. And lastly, on business news, the Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors has warned that widespread corruption within the housing and financial sectors is undermining Nigeria's mortgage system, making home ownership increasingly unattainable for many citizens. To this end, the General Secretary of the Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors, Azeez Ayodabo, has urged the federal government to review its policies on the mortgage system in the country. He made this call at a press briefing at the Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors Lagos chapter in commemoration of its Golden Jubilee celebration. And that's all on business news. Adedoyin Adefila, NTA News.
And for the latest happening in the world of sports, let's join our sport desk.